Welcome back to Hazardous Endeavors.
The Regicide edition.
We're here to kill the king.
Right, and indeed, so standing at the other end of the throne room, in front of his throne, before a grouping of slain individuals in front of him, stands Horrace Westing, King of Dariel. He is a bit more undead than the last time you saw him. At this point, he is standing there resplendent in his battle armor with his greatsword as a wight. As you are about to cast your spell, one of his free hands rises up, writhing with necrotic energy, and you see 6 of the bodies that are surrounding his throne suddenly stand up.
Elliot, what is that?
That's a wight.
What is a wight?
A very powerful undead.
Okay, but not like a
Initiative
skelly.
is now needing to be rolled.
Think of like a super zombie.
Initiative.
Okay.
Oh. I shall go last.
All right. So,
You sure?
Wilf, please. Initiative.
That'd be a 9.
9. Okay, Jaxom.
I will go with a 12.
12. Lindo.
9.
9. Elliot.
Roll off, Lindo.
4.
4. Okay.
I rolled a 4.
11.
All right.
11.
Lindo, Wilf, and okay. So
Stop copying me.
the spellcasting caught you a little off guard, Elliot, as the skeletons rise up and interrupts your concentration on your spell momentarily. Westing himself kind of seems to steel himself. As he starts to stride forward, he says, "I will feel no joy. I will not be pleased by cutting you down, but I must, for I am compelled." So that's what he does. He steps forward and makes his way right up in front of Jaxom, standing there with his greatsword ready. But he does not get to attack. He had to move too far. Jaxom, it is now your turn.
So, with him being a wight, as for a player who does not know that much about, is a wight an undead that was turned voluntarily, or was this something that was done to him?
This is something where a great dark power had to have risen him like this. You would know enough because of your previous knowledge religion roll.
Yes.
That wights are generally compelled to follow whatever it is that rose them, but they actually do have their memories and their abilities from life.
That is sad.
So you're looking at one of the heroes of the war 50 years ago, standing in front of you in an undead body, with all of those skills.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. So it is your turn.
Horrace Westing, this brings me no joy, but this must be done. To help restabilize this land, you must be put down.
Kill me if you can!
We will.
Right. So how was that roll?
That would be a 16.
16 is not enough. Deflects off of his plate armor.
Let us try one more time. Most definitely not.
Okay, so he deftly deflects the second, which brings us to Lindo.
Espina.
That is not scary at all. I am not scared. It's going to be fine. Okay, here we go.
Jaxom, your sword is now flaring bright, brilliant energy.
Remember, it hasn't been 10 minutes, so you still have an inspiration dice that you can throw out.
Yep.
I'm going to slide on in, and I'm going to take a La Rosa and try to poke him in between the armors.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to say it has been further than 10 minutes from you guys from the alleyway to the castle.
Oh, right. Okay.
That does make a lot of sense.
Yeah. So, Lindo, you are moving forward and attacking Horrace Westing. All right.
13.
A 13. Your rapier skitters off the outside of his armor.
And with a quick hand, I draw my other one, and I flip it into the same direction. And it is hold on. I can do math. 17?
17 is also not enough. Just barely avoids hitting something that might have been vital.
Great. Well, I look up, and it's pretty scary, so I kind of just roll off 10 feet.
Okay, so you back up 10 feet, and luckily, because of your swashbuckler abilities, he does not get an attack of opportunity on you.
That is correct.
Okay. Wilf, it is now your turn. You see a whole squad of zombies now starting to approach from the other end.
I try to situate myself towards the back of King Horrace there.
Watch out, he's scary.
And I'm going to try to hamstring him.
All right.
Because that seems like a good thing to do when, you're dealing with some sort of fucked up undead monster thing like this.
Okay, so you're swinging for the legs. Have that.
I'm swinging for the legs. They're a pretty easy target for me.
Right.
I cross my fingers for you.
You got
Because I'm short. And that's a 17, and that's probably not going to do it.
just barely misses.
And then I'm going to try with my second attack.
Really?
Yes, the bard he's seen.
Hey, that is a 19.
Okay, a 19 is enough to hit.
I'm going to call that a defensive flourish there, my friend.
All right.
And
Defensive flourish.
defensive flourish. Defensive flourish. Because I really want to hurt him and don't want him to hurt me.
All right, what do you got?
Ooh. That, my friend, is a
your-
16.
That's your offhand, right?
I have the dual wield specialization.
Perfect. Okay, so that is 16 damage?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You hack into him and he grunts as you slash across the back of his legs.
And that increases my my AC by 8 for this turn.
All right, perfect. All right, so the zombies go. The one is able to get to Lindo.
Come at me, bro.
You have
Ew.
one on Wilf.
I can't wait till there's
Two
no
on
more
Wilf.
undead.
And that's what I did that.
All right, and the rest are shambling forward, but are not able to get actually in melee with anyone. So, Lindo, you have one on you. That is an 8 to hit you.
I have a question.
Yes.
It's not going to hit me, but I have a question. My cunning action is a bonus action to dodge.
You attacked twice, and that used your bonus action for your second attack.
I now understand these things.
Okay. So, then we have the 2 that are on Wilf.
Yep.
I'm going, let's see, that is a 19
Nada.
and an 11.
Nada.
Okay. Yeah, because of your increased AC, they both slide
You're
off
so
through there.
buff right now.
I am a blurring sphere of steel. Makes
All
it
right.
really hard to hit me.
Fair. Elliot.
All right. I reach my hands up,
Yep.
fling them down to my sides, and 3 beads of red light pop out. And
Okay.
I go, feel like flickering flames, and then they strike at, I think, the zombies. I'm going to go
Okay.
after them.
So you have the zombies on Lindo and the 2 on Wilf?
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay, so let's start with the one on Lindo here.
18.
Yes, hit.
Okay. For 8.
Okay, that is enough. It bursts into flames and falls.
Thank
Again,
you,
seems to be
Elliot.
the lesser of the undead.
Crit.
Okay, that's one of the ones on Lindo. Its torso just crisps up.
Yep, for 13. And 15.
A 15 is enough to hit the other one.
And for 2.
All right, and because it's fire, it burns them up and does not give them a chance to stop and have their necromantic energy keep them up. So the 3 zombies that had made it there go up in bursts of flame.
I appreciate you.
Yay! Magic! Magic!
Westing
Window focus.
turns and looks.
Okay, sorry.
Almost, you almost see a nod as that happens, but then he turns, takes a step closer, to Jaxom to square up in front of him, and swings down at him.
Oh no, Jaxom!
That is a 22.
Yes, the 22 will hit.
Okay, a 22 will do. Okay, rolled relatively low. He did 7 points of damage.
All right.
Can you make me a Constitution save, DC 14?
Yes. Constitution DC 4.
4. That 7 damage lowers your hit point maximum down 7, and he gains it as hit points.
Is that a temporary thing?
Yes.
Yep.
So until you do a long rest, your hit point maximum is reduced.
All right.
He then takes a backswing as part of the same movement at Wilf.
Not the face!
That is a 23.
That does not do it.
Okay, so it misses. The greatsword deflects off of one of your swings of your sword, of your web of steel there, just barely missing over the top of you.
What is your AC?
Currently 26.
Oh my lord.
It's for a
pretty good.
turn. For a turn.
Okay, back to Jaxom. It is your turn. You feel that sickening necrotic energy
Kick
kind
him
of
in the
seeping
butt!
in from the wound.
I'd steel myself and just go and hack at his midsection.
Okay. Roll it.
Nat.
Natural 20. Okay.
I think I will expend that second level spell slot.
Okay.
So that's
He's so
Let's see.
excited.
3 for the sword.
Yep. That would be 1 die 8 for the normal longsword, 1 die 8 for the critical hit, another die 8 because you're a half-orc and criticals get an extra weapon dice, plus...
That's,
Yeah. And
So
then
many dice.
you're doing a second level
which is
smite,
which is 3 die 8
so that's going to be 6 die 8.
plus it's undead.
Right,
So
so
that's-
4 die 8.
2 more die 8 because of the sword and the...
Yes. So that is 7 die 8.
I was going to say, I think it's more than that. Okay, just to make sure. How much is normal for a second level smite on an undead?
Second level smite.
That's 3.
48.
Is it 4 die 8,
Is it
right?
4?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so 4 die 8.
Because it's normally 2,
Okay.
then you get 1 for the second level, and then you get 1 for it being undead.
Right. So it's 4 die 8 there, plus 1 for longsword, plus 1 for it being your longsword actually giving you an extra die 8 damage, plus 1 for critting as a
Yes.
as a half orc, and then double the 6. So you're actually doing 13 die 8.
Because crit.
You need
because
some more
because of
D8s?
crits. My
Yeah.
apologies.
You're doubling the damage of your smite, so you do 13 die 8 points of damage. Do you want go ahead and hand him some dice? I don't know if he has 13
do you-
die 8
Let's
over
see.
there.
I have 7 and
Here.
8, 9, 10, 11,
Oh, they got it.
12,
got one. You got one?
Yeah, I'm tapped out.
13.
13. All right, please.
Good catch.
Please roll your.
I need to make a barrier.
Yeah. You're rolling your critical smite on King Horrace Westing.
It's gonna be all ones.
That's a lot of dice.
Oh, that sounds so
right.
good.
It does.
Very
Let's
satisfying.
see. So that is
Yeah, the mace.
10,
Okay.
Look at the colors.
20.
All right.
Let's see.
Oh my, there's so many. How do you do math?
30,
30
Yep.
million?
42, 44, 45,
Yee,
48,
GB creebies.
Plus your strength.
49, 50, 51.
51 points of damage as you hack into into his middle, your sword flaring bright with brilliant, radiant energy. And you feel it slide through his armor, through the middle section, and out the other side with a flare of that holy fire following your sword the whole way through. And Westing, for his part, takes a half step back, kind of squares his shoulders, and grunts.
Remind me to never piss Jaxom off.
Agreed.
He is still standing, still a threat, but that was a significant hit. You actually see the radiant flames licking at the wound, still there after your sword is left.
It's really good that Jaxom has another hat, doesn't he?
Yep.
It is. It is.
Roll it. Uh-huh.
Well, that would be a 20.
A 20 still hits?
Yep.
As he brings his sword around to try to parry it, he's a little slow because of the cut. And you manage to get another hit in.
Yeah, I will do a first.
Okay.
So you go to smite again?
I'm going to do a first level smite. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
All right. So that is 12, 17, 18, 19. That's 22.
22 points, okay. He is still standing, although you've now cut out a fairly distinctive
73.
kind of X pattern across his chest.
X gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you.
73
X
points of
gonna give
damage
it to
in a
you.
turn.
Yep, that was significant.
I was secretly hoping for another crit.
Yeah, I bet.
I think we all hope for another crit.
So he's still standing, although again he actually kind of staggers slightly after the second hit. But he doesn't seem upset about it. Lindo, it is your turn. You have 3 zombies encroaching on your flank and Westing in front of you.
Okay, well, I obviously don't have that, so I'm going to go kill those zombies because I will do what I am good at. So I rush up to zombie and I go, "Hey, La Rosa, you got this?" And she says, "Yeah, man, I got this. Don't worry about it because that is a 16 plus 6.
Yeah, absolutely. And roll your damage.
And I go pop.
You do get your sneak attack if you wish to use it.
11 plus all these dice. If it's zombie, it goes pop.
Yeah,
Okay.
zombie pop.
Zombie pop.
Okay.
And its friend next to it. I
Boop.
say, "Hey, how's it going? La Rosa, you got this one too?" It says, "Nah, man, I was tired from the last one because it rolled a 4.
Total?
4.
Okay.
How did
Wait.
you get a
I
4?
was gonna say, how'd you get a 4?
10.
Yeah.
His zombies have an 8 AC.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They're not very fast moving.
She goes, "Haha, just kidding." And then, 2.
2. It actually it stays standing, even though you shove your rapier deep into its chest. It just kind of shrugs it off.
I look at La Rosa and I say, "I thought you got this."
Wilf, it is your turn.
Wilf is going to... you know what? I think I'm going to try to get in his head a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to try. Give me a... Let's trying to find it in the spell description. I should have gotten this ready already. Wisdom.
Wisdom
Save.
Oh, cocked. All right. That is a grand total of a 15.
A 15, unfortunately, does it, so he takes half damage, and he doesn't get the unfortunate effects alongside it.
What were you casting?
Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Dissonant Whispers. I was trying to get in his head.
Come
Play
on.
a little bit of mind game.
Oh, come on. The GM's not allowed to know what we're casting.
Right.
Oh my god, that would have been so awesome if that had hit full damage.
Yes.
So he takes 8 from half.
Okay.
That's not sad.
He again
Yeah.
kind of staggers and shakes his head, kind of trying to push you out. He kind of risks a glance over his shoulder, and seems to be a little perturbed by it, but overall is going to continue his what he's up to. The zombie behind Wilf approaches.
Oh no!
And rolls a 7.
That's not going to do it.
Nope. And the zombie in front of Lindo rolls a 10. I cannot hit with zombies for the life of me.
I am invincible.
Elliot, it is your turn. You got 2 more zombies, and you have Horrace Westing there.
I'm going to basically try to get rid of the rest of the zombies and throw the last one at the king itself.
Okay.
So feel thy flickering flames. The same 3 beads pop out and streak towards each of them.
Okay. So roll to hit.
Zombie
one
on Lindo.
Yep.
Does not hit.
Total, there's an 8 AC.
It doesn't matter. It's a 1.
Okay, got it. Are you going to shoot that one again, or?
Yeah, we'll do that again.
Okay.
It's not a 1.
Okay, so that one gets hit.
For 2.
2 points. It's fire, and it's enough.
Yep. And it's also not a 1.
Okay, so that one gets hit.
And that's 10 damage.
All right, so the one shot veers off and hits one of the columns further into the room, but the other 2 hit squarely, and the 2 last zombies fall. Mm-hmm. So back to Westing. Westing at this point, again, kind of staggers back, and he, with his greatsword in hand, starts to swing it around almost like he's desperate. But he almost, and also that he almost looks like he's fighting the action itself, like he's actively pushing against the control. But nevertheless, he continues to swing. Once on Wilf, that is an 18.
An 18 meets my AC.
Okay.
Damn.
8 points of damage and a Constitution save. DC 14, please.
I don't like that. No. I rolled a 17 on the dice, so I think I'm fine.
You do not, you don't actually lose your max HP there.
That's great, because I don't have a lot.
All right, and another swing on Jaxom. That is a grand total of a 21.
Just over.
Okay. Rolls minimum damage, so you take 6, and you also get me another DC 14 Constitution save.
Another one?
Yep.
That guy's a
Every
jerk.
time.
Fortunate. Oh, look. 6.
Okay, so you actually, once again, you lose 4 off of your maximum HP, and he gains that as hit points.
Ouch.
So he seems to stand a little bit taller after hitting you with that, but not much, not much in general. Jaxom, it is your turn.
Kick him!
Yep. Get him again.
Gank him!
That's going to be a 20.
Okay. So you note that as you're swinging in, like, he's bringing up his sword to guard, and at the last moment, his just black eyes meet yours, and you see almost like a flicker of color change for a moment, and his sword turns slightly, just to let your sword angle in at him.
Very helpful. Very helpful. 13.
13. Your sword meets, hits, digs in, and his knees buckle. And he hits the ground, his greatsword dropping from his hand, clattering to the ground. And for another moment, you actually note his eyes start to kind of cloud slightly, until you see they're back to being kind of just the eyes of an old man. And he looks up at you, and he coughs, and he says, "Seldith is below us. There is a door behind the throne. It will lead you there. But promise me one thing.
Yes.
Find my son." And with that, topples forward, hits the dirt.
Ah,
Son?
we have to deal with baby mama drama?
Blink, blink,
Interesting.
blink, blink.
What?
I stand over Horrace Westing,
Yeah.
close his eyes, ray him properly, give last rites.
Okay.
Let us go.
Do you want to put him on his throne?
No.
Okay, I'm just asking, just some aesthetic.
No.
It's all right. Let's get this done. I'd rather
Quickly.
get Seldith meeting whatever abyssal alien he chooses to pray to.
Ha! Alright, here we
Okay.
go. Downstairs, into the door behind the throne, right?
We follow the directions.
Left?
Okay. So making your way behind the throne, you see that there are, a set of tapestries back there, and as you move them aside, you certainly find there is a doorway that leads down a spiral staircase.
One slight moment. I'd like to point out that our gold-armored swordsman friend here just earned himself the appellation Kingslayer.
Ah,
Yeah.
I mean, King Reslayer, I guess.
slay it again.
Slay it again, Sam.
Oh, that's funny because it's a classy reference.
Thank you.
It's not very often we do those.
So as you guys make your way down, you'll actually you'll feel the air just getting this weird kind of almost feel to it. You have that, like, when you were approaching the city, you felt like that necromantic energy was kind of enveloping the area. And as you're making your way down the stairs, it's just getting thicker and thicker to the point where your skin is getting goosebumps. It feels like you haven't showered in months. Well, or, you haven't bathed in months.
I'm dirty! We got to go!
Your stomach is roiling. It feels wrong, like it is against every
Sorry.
law of nature.
Just knocking tables over like a boss.
Knowledge religion?
Sure, yeah.
Because I think I know what this is. 18?
18?
14.
There is very obviously a very strong necromantic ritual occurring in that room. And until you get in there, you can't necessarily know exactly which one, but it makes it fairly apparent as you do make it into the room itself.
This is giving me the heebie-jeebies, whatever it is.
It's time to stop it.
So you make your way out of the doorway into this room. It's about 30 feet wide and about 60 feet long, and at the other end of the room you see this bright magic circle inscribed into the floor or even inlaid with a glowing metal. In the center of it you actually see the brazier of Ograd is just plumes of dark acrid smoke just firing out of it. Standing next to it is a kind of hooded form that seems to kind of be clutching at their own chest for a moment, coughing, and then when they kind of notice, very slowly and almost with jerky motions, like they're not used to moving their body, you see the face of Cavro Seldith turn and regard all of you. And you note that his face has taken this kind of very thin, stretched skin look. You see his eyes are pure white, and what hair he had is hanging in stringy clumps. And as you make your way into the room and array out and are watching this, he starts to chuckle and then cackle as he looks at you.
You've been doing the wrong dust, my friend.
You are too late. I have done it.
Back off from the brazier of ogres.
not.
It's terrible for your skin.
I have succeeded with the task that was given me.
Well, it's unfortunate, for you will fall today.
I am unkillable now. You can do nothing.
Bet you
Watch
5
us.
quid it's not.
Hey, I
He-
took the bet.
One of his hands just waves out, and you see this black energy just kind of issue forth in a cloud that rolls out over the ground in front of him, across the floor to your feet, and throughout the room, bodies start to rise.
Can I do something before that, the moment he starts putting his dark smoke?
You can attempt.
Counterspell.
Okay, so you reach out, and you're like, no! And as you do so, you don't feel the energy of the spell being woven like you're used to. You actually, instead, you note that as he does this, as you're reaching out to kind of cut that weave, you note that he's not actually casting so much as just willing it into existence.
Has a nappy weave.
That is not very nice. I don't like that.
And as he does so, again, bodies start to rise throughout the room. Several skeletons, a few zombies, and a few other zombies that are slightly bloated with, you see, kind of glowing green light kind of issuing forth from cracks in their skin. And as they do so, roll initiative.
Roll initiative, cause we're gonna fight the evil bloody things. Oh, well,
Elliot's where Elliot usually is.
I'm gonna be
Are you
really
sure about
irritated
this?
if Lindo got the same number as me.
What you got?
We're usually fighting for last, aren't we?
Yes.
I got
I believe I won this
22.
time.
Okay, no. I got 16.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Wilf 22, Jaxom,
1.
Lindo.
16.
You did win this
Elliot.
time. 5.
Okay.
Who got the 1? Stop being such a slowpoke, Jack. Some evil's afoot.
All right.
When you can do 63 damage in one shot, then we'll talk.
73.
73. You did 73 in a turn.
No. One attack.
Oh, right.
I could probably do something a little close to it.
You could probably crit on a sneak attack.
I have a scary sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to talk
Maybe.
now?
But that would mean that, Linda would have to statistically bend numbers in her favor.
Aha!
Yeah.
I am
All
lucky,
right.
don't you know? I could.
So, arrayed out in front of you, you see 4 normal zombies, 3 skeletons, and 2 of the kind of bloated, glowing zombies.
I don't like
Wilf,
that.
It is your turn.
I don't like that at all. I am going to
Clear a path for me.
clear a path for my friend here because he's feeling like a crazy man. I'm going to run up so that I'll get in between the zombies or a little bit further. I'm
go.
going to be... No. I'm
Okay,
trying
so-
to get between the glowing zombies and the skeleton the zombie right there by going in front of him and then
got it.
running it about.
Yeah, you're avoiding some attacks of opportunity, making your way forward. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast Thunderwave.
Thunderwave. Okay. And so Thunderwave is a 15-foot cube in next to you, not around you.
Yeah, no, I'm going forward that way. Forward towards the glowy zombie thing.
Okay, so you're with that you're gonna hit one normal zombie, one skeleton, and one glowy zombie.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do some saves here.
You got some Constitution saves.
Zombie does not make it. Skeleton does not make it, and other zombie rolls a total of a 17.
17 certainly makes it.
Okay.
But they still, take some damage.
Yep.
To take half, and then the other ones get pushed back, yes?
Yeah. So that is 12 damage for the ones who don't take
Okay. The skeleton goes down. The zombie gets hit against the wall, also goes down. The one in front of you
takes 6.
takes 6, and as the wave hits it, it actually starts to kind of bubble, shake, and then detonates.
Oh!
Please make me a Constitution save, please.
Oh, that's awful!
DC
Hey, Elliot.
14.
Those ones explode. Watch out!
Oh, hey!
So you're saying I should blow them up?
I made a 17.
17.
Give or take
Okay, you take
when
half,
Wilf
you take
is
2.
or is not around them.
Oh, that's
Your choice.
so really gross.
At least it was only 2.
Yeah, 2 necrotic damage. As it explodes.
That's so ooky.
Lindo tries not to snort. Nope, I did it anyways.
Yeah, you still snorted.
Oh, so gross.
So, Cavro is next. He looks out at your group, chuckles, holds up a hand, and a small bead of red.
You do not get a turn this time. Your magic undone.
So you snap your finger to counterspell?
Yeah.
He laughs and snaps.
He's counterspelling my
He
counterspell.
counters your counter.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yep. So he's about to do it, and then reaches out. Not this time.
Next time, Gadget.
Okay. Made him waste another spell.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Lindo, it is your turn.
Is that the wasting? Okay. So, I'm gonna just take these things one at a time. I move forward. I smashy slashy with my Levrosa.
Okay.
8.
An 8 does not hit the skeleton.
Well, that's rude. I try again. 20.
20 hits.
Huzzah!
Okay, La Rosa bites deep. Roll your damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and you get your sneak attack as well.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 6.
14,
Plus 4.
18,
Plus 4.
22.
Okay.
Okay, 22, yeah. Again, you shatter the skeleton with a backhand of your sword.
And then I would like to move closer.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so you move forward there. After you goes what left? Okay, what's left of this? Oh, there's one skeleton left. As it attacks Wilf. That is a total of a 20.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. That skeleton does 4 points of damage.
Ow.
Oh, sorry, 5 points of damage.
Ow.
It's even more.
That's the last surviving skeleton. Now the zombies go. All right. This one's gonna move up on Lindo. So Lindo, you now have 2 zombies on you and one of them that is glowing.
Hello.
So 2 normal zombies. That is 7. That is a crit. Okay. Zombie
I disagree.
is going to hit you for a grand total of 6 points of damage.
No.
And then the glowy zombie. It's a total of a 21 to hit you.
It also hits me.
For 3 points.
Okie dokie. Oof.
Okay. And then you have the glowy zombie on Wilf. Did I roll that one already?
You did not.
No.
Okay. That is a grand total of a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
3 points.
3 points?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not so bad.
And then the other zombie on you is a 19 to hit you.
19 hits.
For 4 points.
Fuck! Help me! Help me!
As they start swarming over you.
Things got out of hand really quickly.
Okay, Elliot, as you're about to go, Cavro seems to kind of glare at you, and you feel this fear start to wash over you. Please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
What do you got?
A 12.
A 12. You are frightened for the next 1d4 rounds. 2 rounds, you are frightened of Cavro.
Okay, that sucks.
Closer.
You cannot willingly move closer to him.
Well, then what can I get in a fireball?
Lindo, Wilf, and all of the zombies and skeleton.
Or what about just him?
I will not survive it if you do that.
Okay.
If you aim it back at Seldith himself, he will. You can maximum get 1 skeleton in the blast with him.
Well, I know I'll have disadvantage on all attacks, so I'm going to do that, because then it'll be a thing, and I'm going to use a charge.
Okay, so you slam your staff down, kind of imbuing yourself with a little extra power, and...
And this time it's, you see I basically spin the staff in a circle, and a spell circle pops out,
Yeah.
and then the fireworks spins round. As I say, I call upon the power of the realm of the Ifrit. Burn. Fireball.
Okay, so he's going to attempt his dexterity save.
Ifrits always sounded like something I could eat.
He fails, but he is going to take a legendary resistance. He is going to succeed at his save anyway. So he is going to take half.
14. Halved. 28 full.
Okay, so he is going to take 14. All right. So all right, got it. Thank you. So your fireball detonates, and as the smoke and fire clears, you see him still standing there. He just kind of shrugs it off and dusts his robe off a little and sneers at you.
Okay. And is that skeleton god?
Oh yeah, the skeleton's done. Yeah, it had no chance. So, yeah, as he sneers at you, he says,
I shall show you the true arcane power I have gained.
Do so.
Does he
I
need a
dare
lozenge
you.
or like a mint?
Jaxom, it's your turn.
All right. So what enemies are around Wilf?
Wilf has a zombie and an exploding zombie next to him.
Okay. I am going to just slowly walk towards the very end. As I go by, I lay my hands on Wilf
Okay.
Oh,
and give him 10 hit points back.
that's amazing.
Okay. One of the zombies does... actually, 2 zombies get attacks of opportunity.
I will
on you
take
as they
those.
pass. One's a 6, and one is an 8. So, yeah, you just... They swing at you, but they clang off your armor.
That has to look glorious and badass. Just like walking
probably-
through a battlefield and just like touch your friend, he heals. You keep walking like a badass.
Yes.
So you touch him, and how
need, like,
much
a
do you heal,
cloak.
Wilf?
10.
10. Okay, so you do that, and it brings us back to the top of the round with Wilf.
Wilf is going to attack the exploding zombie,
Okay.
which is really unfortunate for me, but I'm gonna be trying this. And attack. How's a 14?
A 14 on a zombie? Yeah, you hit.
Oh, excellent, excellent. I'm gonna call that a defensive flourish.
Okay.
Probably for the best.
Probably
Yes.
for the best. Seriously. Oh,
Beautiful.
Nice. Okay.
beautiful, beautiful. That's 18 damage.
And you get a Constitution save.
Yeah, I figured as much. No, that's only an 8.
So you take 4 as it explodes.
That's not so
Yeah.
bad.
And that's why I healed you.
I appreciate that. And I'll also ups my AC. I'm going to use my offhand attack to take out that zombie.
Okay, roll it.
Oh, gracious. And that's an 18.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And he takes 7.
7. Okay. You hack into him, but the necrotic energies here seem a little stronger, and the zombie doesn't fall.
I also then take some steps back towards the back. I don't care if it provokes an attack.
He'd already used his reaction for this
that's
turn, so he
absolutely
doesn't get to
true.
do it.
Yes, he used his reaction on me.
You're a lifesaver, Jaxom.
Yes.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, and you're going back here?
Yeah, for
Okay,
the time being.
back towards the back of the room where Elliot is.
Yeah.
Hi, Elliot.
Okay, Cavro's turn. He's still sneering at Elliot as
Dodge.
his hands come out, and he starts to manipulate some arcane energy as a small red bead appears in front of him, and he pushes it forward towards the center of the room. Unless there's something you can do about it.
I ran out of 3rd level spells.
Okay, so
That's
in the
unfortunate.
center of the room, a detonation occurs as a fireball explodes, catching everyone within a 20-foot radius of that spot. So that is a dexterity save for all of you.
Oof.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
You don't like it.
Oh wait. Oh, I just realised it's a dexterity save.
I got a 1.
Okay,
Oh no, Elliot.
I get to take 86 damage.
yep.
Don't die.
19.
I shouldn't.
19 succeeds.
19.
Holy shit.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Natural 20?
Yes.
Nice.
20.
Okay, so everyone except for Elliot succeeds, so you all take half. Elliot's going to take full.
I don't like it when the DM makes that cool sound. It's only good when Jaxom does it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 18.
Dun, dun,
21 points of damage to Elliot,
Okay.
and that would be 11 points for 10
Oh!
points.
10.
10 points for everybody else.
Gracious.
As a fireball emanates out there, all 3 of the surviving zombies go up in flames. The last exploding zombie then explodes, and I need Lindo to make me a DC 15 Constitution save.
7.
You take 4 points of necrotic as that one explodes next to you.
Oh, look, all your little friends have died. As I look fairly decent because my arcane ward took the brunt of that damage.
And he smiles at you.
Is that so?
And as Lindo's about to do something, he makes another motion, and more zombies appear.
Stop antagonizing him. / her. What are you?
I am undeath perfected.
So like a girl, right?
Lindo, it's your turn.
Ugh. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, there's a zombie,
Yeah,
and it's not bothering me, like, right now.
correct.
Okay. Do I have enough movement to go poke our friend in the belly?
You are just within the ability to move 30 feet to get to him. The one zombie will get an attack of opportunity on you.
Let's go ahead and give it a go.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And the zombie swings at you as you go by. And it gets a total of a 17 to hit you.
And no.
Okay, so it misses you. You get up to Cavro.
I am sorry, friend. And I slash at the belly.
All right, roll it.
$18?
18. Yeah, you do hit.
Sweet.
The wizards, they've got soft bellies, remember?
You do get your sneak attack. There are no allies. He doesn't have any allies within 5 feet, and you're a swashbuckler.
Okay, so 9 plus 6 plus
15,
4
19.
plus 6.
25 points of damage. Whew. And is La Rosa magical?
La Rosa is not currently magical, no.
Okay, so he actually takes half of that.
Boo.
All right.
Who earns?
So you,
I was saying,
and do you wish to do your other attack, or do you wish to use your bonus action to dodge or disengage?
I I am going to...
Well, you don't have any movement left, so you couldn't
I
disengage.
don't...
So.
Well, no, I can...
Offhand?
Well, that's not true. I can dash. I'm just going to go ahead and use my offhand because I don't know no better.
Okay, roll it.
$17 again.
A 17 hits.
Okay. 8.
8 points. Okay, nicely done. All right. Next in line is the skeletons, which are not there, the zombies. Elliot and Wilf both get a zombie on them. And Jaxom has 2.
I don't like him.
All right, so both of them mix Jaxom ridiculously badly.
Yes.
One of them is attacking, it's a 17 to hit Elliot.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And one of them on Wilf is a 7.
No, thank goodness.
Okay. All right, that was them. Elliot, it is your turn. You can, by the way, at the end of your turn, at the end of your last turn, you actually do get another wisdom save to get over the frightened.
Yeah. 23 will probably do it.
Okay, you are no longer frightened of Kavros Helda.
Good. I'm going to...
Your Lindo friend is out in front trying to rescue you because you got exploded.
I think I'm going to just reach my hand out on the zombie and try to grab him with a cold hand.
Okay, roll it.
All right. Is he armored?
Versus a cold shoulder?
Okay.
I would believe that 18 would hit.
Yes, 18 hits.
Okay, I haven't done this spell before. 2d8.
2 die 8. Okay.
For 3 damage.
3 points of damage. All right, so you grab onto the zombie's rotting shoulder and your cold issues forth into its body and you start seeing the cracks appear and it just starts to crumble down and falls.
Oh darn. Your friend died.
He almost just kind of sneers at you from the other side of the room. From, behind Jaxom. By the way, Jaxom, it's your turn. There are 2 zombies on you and Kavro up near up where Lindo is.
The zombies are nothing.
So you make your way over?
Yep. I make my way over to him.
Okay, that's 2 attacks of opportunity. Neither of which hit. Wow, a 2 and a 3.
Continue to be
3.
a badass.
So, I walk up to him. You say you're undeath personified?
Yes.
Let's see.
Also part snake.
That is unfortunately a 13.
A 13. It looks like it's about to hit, and he whips his hand out, and a shield of arcane energy blocks it.
All right. And the second roll will crit.
Woo! Oh, you and the timing.
Yep.
So, I'm assuming there's an incoming smite.
Yes.
Okay,
There is
so
an incoming smite.
your sword once again flares up with brilliant, radiant energy.
Oh yeah, you need D8s, don't you?
Is he actually undead?
He is absolutely undead.
Oh.
Here's that last one you need.
And he has now used his
Thank you.
reaction to cast shield, so he doesn't have a reaction.
That's some
right.
good beans.
Oh, jeez. Really?
10, 20.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Did you lose track?
29.
All right.
Let's see. No, sorry. Let's do it this way.
Oh my god, math
30.
sucks.
Yeah, I know.
It's new math.
30.
What new math?
No,
What is
40.
that?
what are you talking about? I went to
53.
53 points.
Yes.
on a caster.
Okay. How would you like to do this?
Oh, look. Who's the better caster?
Jaxom?
We cast Jaxom. It's super effective.
As I walk
Give
up,
him the moment. Let him do this.
as I walk up to him, I flip the sword or the long sword around, and I plunge it straight into his chest, and
Okay.
just drag it upward.
Oh,
So
upward.
you jam your longsword, blazing with holy radiant energy, into his chest, dragging it up and out through his shoulder, where it meets his neck. And as he takes kind of a step back, he reaches out with his arm towards the brazier that he's still standing next to. And he smiles and then looks back at you as if remembering something. He says,
You think this is over? I am eternal.
Can I knock it over?
"Yeah, I'm yes, Wilf."
Oh, I was just gonna say if my turn's next, so I can cast dispel magic on whatever.
No, he's not casting anything. He's just talking. And
right.
he kind of sinks to one knee, his hand still kind of reaching out-ish towards the brazier, but not touching it. He just almost missing it because he's not able to turn his head very well. He coughs and says,
I will see you again in the fields where the dead roam and where my master waits.
and his body just kind of again almost jerkily kind of twists again. You can hear bones cracking and snapping, and then it just crumbles to the ground with kind of one last outtake of breath. And that, dear Digidicers, is where we will leave you for this episode. Thank you for joining us, and until next time,
Game on, internets!